Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this vlog, I'm going to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of using a Linux system. So it's been more than 6 months that I have been using Linux, and I'll share some findings with you. The first thing that is good about Linux is that it is kind of open source and it is free. However, there are some versions of Linux, maybe Red Hat or some other versions, that you will need to pay some amount of money to use them. But currently I'm using Ubuntu, so it's completely free and open source. First advantage is that, so when something is open source, it is like more people can contribute and make it better, and that is the second advantage. And the third thing about Linux that I liked is that its terminal features. So in Windows, if you kind of like restart the system, then if you press the upper arrow key, then it won't show your recent commands from the previous session. Like if you turn off the Windows system, then it won't be showing your previous commands that have you written in the command prompt. But in Linux, you can find all those commands in the terminal. And now I'm going to discuss about some of the disadvantages of using Linux. So in Linux, you won't find so many applications as you may find on other platforms like Windows. So if you go to the Linux store or Ubuntu store in my case, so you won't find all the applications that are useful and are available for Windows. That is the first thing. The second thing is that it is not like a graphical interface, so you may sometimes struggle to delete some applications or install new applications using the command line, and you also have to do a certain set of actions to remove all the files that are left after installation. And the next thing is about gaming. So if you are a gaming person, I won't recommend you to go for Linux, because in Linux Nvidia graphic card has not that much of a support, and this has been the issue for Linux. And the Linux founder Linus Torvalds mentioned that the single company he doesn't like is Nvidia. So for gaming, I won't recommend you to go for Linux. I would recommend you to go for Windows or maybe Xbox or PlayStation if you want to go for gaming. So that's all for this video. These are some advantages and disadvantages of using Linux. So that's all. Thank you.